Right, I'd like to call the special school board meeting, the organization of the board to order. We'll forego the moment of silence and the pledge for the regular meeting to follow. Our first item on the agenda is item 3.01, the election of officers of the school board, nominations and election of the board's chairman, vice chairman for the term of November 2022 to November 2023. Pursuant to Florida Statute 1001.371, I, as superintendent, will act as the chairman of the board until the organization of the board has been completed. The election of officers of the school board will be heard in pursuant to statute, school board policy, and Robert's Rules of Order. At this time, I'd like to open the floor for nominations for chairman of the Lake County School Board.
Superintendent, I'd like to nominate Mark Dodd as chairman.
Second.
All right, we have Mr. Dodd with a nomination, and it's been seconded by Ms. Cunningham. Are there any other nominations? All right, seeing none, is there any board discussion? All right, at this time I'll call for the vote. Those in favor of Mr. Dodd serving as the school board chairman, please indicate as so.
Aye.
Aye.
All right, and that passed 4-0. At this time, I'd like to open the floor for nominations for vice chairman of the Lake County School Board.
Madam Superintendent, I'd like to nominate Molly Cunningham as vice chair.
Second.
Are there any other nominations? Any discussion? All right, at this time I'll call for a vote. All those in favor of Ms. Cunningham to serve as vice chairman?
Aye.
That passes 4-0. All right, we'll wait and recognize Ms. Luke for her service as chairperson. When she arrives, she will be here very shortly. The second item on the board agenda is 3.02, setting the times, dates, and locations of the board meetings. The board will set the schedule for board meetings for the year. The board currently holds its regular meetings on the second and fourth Mondays of the month at 6 p.m. in the commission chambers of the Lake County Administration Building, 315 West Main Street in Tavares, Florida. The board was provided a meeting schedule for 2023. The board have any other recommendations or any changes to the schedule as presented? All right, those in favor of retaining the time, dates, and locations as stated, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, and at this time, I am going to pass the gavel to our newly elected chairman, Mr. Mark Dodd. So congratulations, and here is your gavel.
All right. Thank you.
And I'll leave the remainder of the agenda to you for the committee appointments.
All right. Thank you. And thank you, board. I appreciate your vote of confidence, and excited to get the opportunity to continue along this board with such a great group of people. And so congratulations to you, Tyler, on the election there, and Bill, of course, for dating back to way back in the filing period, but congratulations. I think
Thank
it's
you.
a fantastic group, and last time I was sitting in this seat, I think we were picking a new superintendent, but I don't see that one in the cards this go around, so I'm excited to continue the opportunity to work with you as well. That being said, the other item on our agenda tonight is the board member committee appointments. In the absence of Ms. Luke, we could either assign them all to her, or we could wait for her to arrive. So I'm going to make the recommendation that we hold off on these. Perhaps she's got some passion around some of these committees that she'd like to serve on, and so we can perhaps address those during their comments in the 6 o'clock regular meeting, unless there's any objection to that. All right. Excellent. With that, any comments for this meeting?
I would just like to, if I may,
Yes.
thank the board. Thank you, Ms. Mathias, for the nomination, and thank the rest of you for the votes. And it's especially, it's a real privilege for me. So I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to working with you. I, again, think we're a very fine group, and we're going to do some very fine things for the citizens of Lake County. Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. Anybody else? All right. How about you, Superintendent? Anything for this particular meeting?
No, I think we're good.
All right. Mr. Myers, anything from the attorney side? All right. Any objection to adjourning? With that, we are adjourned.